Alrighty friends, welcome to our last autumn practice here. So just start however you're comfortable. If you're already on your back and you like it, hang out there. If you're sitting up, or any position just to start. Eyes open or closed. Let your mind, body, soul adjust, settle in. Leave the stale energy outside. Make room in your mind, your lungs. Fill your whole body up with good, clean, fresh energy. Body parts are touching the earth. Let some weight sink down into those spots. Feel those points connected to the earth. Maybe bring up some energy as you let your body sink down. Yoga breath flowing, filling up your belly, filling up your lungs. Maybe hold your breath for a second or two. Take your time to exhale, letting the breath come out of your lungs. Feel that belly button pull back towards your spine. Tells you to move or wiggle, listen and honor. You find a sweet spot, hold and linger. Let that intention follow through for the rest of your practice. Make the most of your practice here tonight. Wherever you are, just stretch your arms up or out. Feel your fingertips reach away. Still connecting down to the earth, still breathing. Adjusting as needed. Three more breaths. Feel free to adjust your arms, your legs. mindfully, as slow as you can. Make your way up to your feet. There's no rush, one leg at a time, one arm at a time. Find the balance in your feet. Find the strength in your legs. As you make your way there, we're going to hang in a fold. No rush. Maybe have blocks underneath your hands. Let your head fall. You can grab your elbows and kind of have a box around your head, arms by your ears. Bend your knees so your belly touches your thighs. Chest going toward your knees. Forehead going toward your shins. Connect all 10 toes. Bring a little more weight to your toes so it's not all in your heels. Find that breath. Fill up the belly, fill up the lungs. Maybe hold for a second or two. And slowly deplete out of your lungs. Maybe you're able to fold just that little bit more as the breath is out of your body. Hang and enjoy this inversion. Maybe sway side to side. Move your head, yes and no. Let your mat be your sanctuary. Let this space be your sanctuary for the next hour. Letting all cares and worries be outside the building, far away. Leaving space for relaxation, calmness. Accepting your body as it is. Enjoying the movements and flowing. Let a 10-second count roll you up, chin to your chest. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Shoulders roll into place. And stand up tall, mountain pose. Let the blood flow back down. Feel those toes. You always have some connection to the earth. Embrace it. Let it be your distraction. All the way up, slowly folding back down, exhale. Bend your knees, take care of that spine. Flat back, slowly lengthen out, hands come to your upper thighs. Hold, relax, let your head fall. Roll back up, take your time, reach your arms up when you get there. Interlace your fingers, pointer finger extends, and stretch over to the right. Hold, take a breath. Come back through center, realign. Take another sip of air. Lean to the left. exhale. Flat back, long spine, shoulders pull back towards the hips. Fold, release, plant your hands, hop, jump, or step back to plank. Hold and plank, find your alignment, press into the floor. And slowly lower like a push-up, elbows stay close, belly touches the floor, tops of the feet flat. Find your baby cobra, just a little lift, shoulder blades squeeze, long neck. Release down and pull back to child's pose, hips towards your heels. Big breath in. Relax that forehead. Complete breath out. Wave up, find that plank pose again. Lengthen out the backs of your legs. Heels stretch back. Bend your knees slightly, pike your hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Move and wiggle. Get some extra weight in the thumbs and pointer fingers. Knees can always stay a little bent, long spine. Come up high on your toes, wave forward to plank. And pike back up to down dog. Big breath, waving forward to plank. And find your flow, lowering like a push-up. Find your back bend, breathing in, any level. And down dog, exhale. Always remembering child's pose is there for you. Lift your right leg to the sky, keep the toes pointed down, flexed ankle. Bend the knee, crunch it in, up to the hands, drop the left knee. Lift your heart, arms up. Maybe scoot that right foot forward so the knee's right above the ankle, hips driving forward. Find your breath, find your stretch. Fold down, plant your hands, just lift the right knee, or left knee rather, so you're in a runner style lunge. Press your feet into the ground, lift your hands, crescent lunge. Take a breath, feel the balance, the strength, the stretch. Relax your shoulders. And on your exhale, fold out, plant your hands, right foot back, down dog, wave forward to plank, pause, and pike back up to downward facing dog, heels towards the earth, left leg to the sky, flexed ankle, toes pointed down, bend the knee. Bring your left foot all the way up to the hands. Drop your right knee down. And lift your heart as you're ready. Maybe scoot the left foot forward to find some length. Heels or hips driving forward towards that front heel. Fold out, plant your hands, lift the back knee, and pause in your runner's lunge. Get your weight in your feet, lift your hands, come up to your crescent lunge. relax your shoulders. Fold out as you're ready. Frame your foot, left foot back, down dog. Wave forward and flow. And always change up your flow. Or pause. Come up high on the balls of your feet, bend your knees, hop, jump, or step up to your hands, forward fold. Hang for a breath or two, maybe noticing a little bit of a release already. Flat back on your next inhale, squeeze your shoulders together and bring them down towards your hips, back towards your hips, long neck. Then release on your exhale. Chin to your chest. Come all the way up. Stand up tall. Bring all the breath in. Reach up high. And fold as you exhale. Flat back. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Hop, jump, or step back to plank. And move through your flow, warming up your body so you're able to lengthen your muscles even more as you find your stretches. Downward facing dog. Three breaths here, down dog, pressing into the ground, hips up, heels down, head releases. Breath flowing. Come up high on the balls of your feet. Hop, jump, or step up to your hands. Forward fold. Flat back. Breathe in. Fold. Exhale. Let that head fall. Get all your breath out before you start to roll up. Bring that air back in. Stand up tall. Then we'll meet in mountain pose. Toes forward, even weight, toes and heels, left and right. Next breath, take your arms all the way up, stretch up towards the sky, and bring your arms behind you, interlace behind your back. Squeeze your shoulders together, lift your heart, little back bend, and bend your knees and fold. Extend your arms if that serves you. Pinkies towards the front. Palms can stay together. Elbows can always be bent. Release the head. Notice if the weight shifted in your feet. Be mindful of things around you. Let your arms fall down. Back to your traditional fold. Arms towards the ground. Flat back. Breathe in. And fold. Breathe out. Plant your hands. Hop, jump, or step back. Flow. Down dog. Big breath as your right leg lifts to the sky, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, crunch it in, up to the thumbs, warrior one feet. Lift your heart as you're ready, arms up, back heels down, back ankle reaching for the mat, hips driving forward. If you feel like it'll help you, you can step your right foot out to the right a little bit so your hips have more width to work with. Feeling that left hip trying to turn forward, belly button trying to shine forward. Arms are up, but shoulders can always be relaxed. Keep that breath flowing, that heat building. Relax your arms, bring them behind you, interlace your hands. Squeeze your shoulders, lift your heart, maybe glance up, little back bend. We're going towards humble warrior, so you'll fold right shoulder towards your right knee. Your hands can extend up if you'd like. We're going to hold here a few breaths. Embrace the pose, keep that left heel and ankle reaching for the mat, long lengthen that back leg. Shoulders squared with the ground. You can relax your head. Find your breath. Keep that belly button in to keep you stable. Lift your heart, come back up to warrior one. Take your arms out to T. Give yourself a hug, right arm over left, fingertips reaching towards your spine. Keep your elbows up in line with your shoulders, maybe a little back bend as you lift up a little higher with the elbows. And round forward as your elbows go to the outside of the knee. And then lift back up, unravel your arms, warrior one. And fold out, take your time, go with your breath, right leg back, and down dog. As you're ready, left leg to the sky. Big breath, bend the knee, crunch it in, foot up to the hands, warrior one, feet, drop that back heel, and lift your heart, arms up. And just remember to make that adjustment if you want your left foot out a couple inches to give your hips a little more room. Right ankle reaching for the mat. Right hip driving forward, try and shine that belly button towards your gaze point. Fingernails reaching up. Relax your shoulders. Behind, interlace behind your lower back. Squeeze your shoulders, lift your heart. You can glance up, heart shines up. And as you fold, left shoulder towards the left knee, humble warrior. Let your head relax. Legs and feet stay the same. Notice your shoulders, try and square them up together. Keep your breath flowing, that belly button in to help you balance. chest up and back to warrior one. As you get there, arms can go out to T. Give yourself a big hug, left over right. Fingers reaching towards the spine. Lift those elbows up. Maybe back bend a little, lifting up higher. Find that fold, that little round forward as your elbows go towards the knee. And then lift back up, unravel as it makes sense. Warrior one. And fold out, frame your foot. Step back, down dog. Find a flow that works for you. Waving forward to plank. Lower like a push-up. Elbows stay close, maybe hovering above the floor. Tops of the feet flat as you lift your heart to your back bends. And down dog. The balls of your feet, hop, jump, or step up to your hands, forward fold, deep breath in, flat back, fold, release, let your head fall, chin to your chest, all the way up, reach up high, interlace at the top, lean to the right on your exhale. Take your time, coming through center, find another breath. Lean to the left on your next exhale. Back through center, back bend, lift up, heart lifts as high as you can. And fold out, exhale, bend your knees, hinge at the hips. Long spine, flat back. Fold, release, hop, jump, or step back. Move through your flow. Down dog. We're going to do 3 rounds of each leg. Same sequence, warrior one with humble warrior. Take your time, there's no rush. Right leg to the sky. Bend your knee, crunch it in up to the nose like a cheetah. Foot up to the hands. Warrior one as you lift your arms, settle in. Exhale, bring your hands down, interlace behind your lower back. Lift your heart on your breath in. Humble warrior, right shoulder towards the right knee. Extend the arms. Lifting back up, breathing in. Arms lift up, warrior one. Folding out, exhale all the way down. Right foot back, down dog. Wave forward and flow. Downward facing dog, left leg to the sky. Bend the knee, crunch it in. Up to the thumbs, warrior one feet. Lift your heart, warrior one. Release the hands down, interlace behind. Lift your heart, maybe look up. And humble warrior, left shoulder towards the left knee. Lifting back up with your breath. Reach your arms up. Another sip of air at the top. And fold out. Frame your foot, left foot back. And find a flow. From down dog, right leg to the sky. Bend, crunch it in, Up to the thumbs, warrior one. Take your breath as you lift your arms up. Hands behind, exhale. Lift your heart back, bend, inhale. Fold, humble warrior, exhale. Lifting up, breathing in. Folding out, exhale. Right foot back, find your flow. From down dog, left leg to the sky, breathe in. Crunch it in, exhale, up to the thumbs. Find your breath, lift your heart, warrior one. Arms come down, exhale, interlace behind. Roll your shoulders back, lift your heart, breathe. Humble warrior, left shoulder towards the left knee. Lifting up, breathing in, fingernails reach. Fold out, frame the front foot, left foot back. Down dog and flow. Last round, right leg to the sky, moving with your breath best you can. Bend your knee, crunch it in, exhale. Find your footing, breathe in, warrior one. Interlace behind, exhale. Roll your shoulders back, lift your heart, inhale. Humble warrior, exhale. Wait for your breath, coming up, warrior one. Fold out, take your breath all the way down, right foot back, down dog and flow. Last leg from down dog, left leg to the sky. Bend your knee, crunch it in, exhale your air. Foot up to your thumbs, breathing in, warrior one. Hands float down behind your back, interlace. Find your breath, lift your heart, squeeze your shoulders down. And fold, humble warrior. Get all your breath out. Coming up, big breath in. And exhale, folds. Frame your foot, step back. One last flow here in our sequence. And find a child's pose to regroup. Up to table pose, tabletop. Find cow, lift your chin, lift your tailbone. Round up to cat. Tuck under, belly button in. Lift and lengthen, cow pose. Heart shines through, shoulders back. Round up, chin in. Hips in. One more round. Coming out, cow. Tucking under, cat. Find your neutral spine, looking down at your thumbs, belly button in, lower ribs in. Make a C shape as you look over your right shoulder. And press your right hip out to the side. Back through center, find the neutral space. And C shape to the left. Look over the left shoulder, left hip comes out. Don't forget to breathe. And back to neutral. Hips go back towards your heels, child's pose. Stretch your fingertips out. Forehead down. Keep your forearms connected to the mat and come up to table on your forearms. You might have to adjust where your knees are so they're right underneath your hips, shoulders above the elbows. And find cat and cow from here, lifting the chin, lifting the tailbone, rounding into cat. Another round or two. Feel free to pause at a spot that feels good. Find that neutral spine, forearms stay down, connect your hands to the mat, and start to lift your knees up, tuck your toes, piking your hips up to dolphin, so like down dog with the forearms down. You can walk your feet in as much as you'd like, hiking the hips up, finding a little different stretch for your shoulders, long spine. Stay with me, just bend your knees slightly, start to engage your palms into the earth. You can bend your knees closer to the earth to get more strength, to lift your elbows and forearms off the mat and come towards your downward facing dog. Wave forward to plank to find your spacing and pike back up to down dog. Pedal it out. Take a breath. Big breath in, right leg to the sky. Crunch it in, up to the thumbs. Pause, find warrior 2 feet. Opening that left foot out wide. Take your time as you lift your right, or left arm up rather, first. Reach up to the sky and come up to your warrior 2, arms in T. Open that right knee, feel your hips open, relax your shoulders. Remember your 10 toes, feel that earth. Breath in, and cartwheel out, frame the front foot, and step your right foot back, down dog. Wave forward to plank, and pike back up to down dog. Left leg, deep breath in. Crunch it in, up to the thumbs. Pause, find your warrior 2 feet, right toes open. Right arm comes up first, lift up to the sky and open out to T, warrior 2. Breathe, open that left knee, make minor adjustments as you settle in. Find a breath. Cartwheel out, frame the front foot, step back, down dog, and flow. You can always just drop your hips down and find a modified up dog. And then pike back up to down dog. Breathe, right leg to the sky. Crunch it in, find that cheetah as your foot comes up to the hands. Warrior 2 feet, nice and slow, lift yourself up. Warrior 2. And finding Skandasana, that wide squat to the back. Your hands can come to your heart. Bend, straighten your right leg and bend into your left knee as your hips sink back into a seat. Maybe pop up the right toes. You can go as low as you'd like. Use the left thigh to press back up. Find Warrior 2. 2 more rounds. Straighten the right knee, hands to your heart. Bend your left knee as you sink down in your seat. Maybe the right toes pop up. Belly button in. Use that left leg to come up. Right knee bends. Warrior 2. Last round. Straighten. Bend into the left. Sink down into your Skandasana. We're going all the way down to the mat, so maybe hands down. Get your tailbone down and bring that left heel in towards your center. Square yourself up with the right leg. Reach your arms up and fold over that right leg. Knee up, toe up. Let your hands fall wherever they do. Use that heat you created in the flow to stretch your muscles here. Keep that breath flowing to tell your body everything's still good. The stretch is wanted. Shoulders squared with the floor. And as you're ready, left hand can come back to the hip. Now open your shoulders. Maybe glance up to the sky. Left arm up towards the ceiling. Breathe. And round back forward over your right leg. Square those shoulders up. Exhale. Couple more flows. Left hand back. Open the shoulders. Maybe a nice place to pause. Left arm up. Breathe. And circle it down. Fold over your right leg. Left hand back. Open the shoulders. Try and stack the shoulders. Lift the arm up. And circle it back down. Breathe. Hold. Enjoy. Walk your hands up your leg a little for some slack. Flat back. Sit all the way up. Turn back to center for your hips. And you can cross your right leg in front of your left and sit in easy pose. You want to stack your ankles and your knees in a pigeon pose for your hips. Sitting up tall. Use the blocks for support if needed. Reach your arms up and fold over the legs. Whatever you get to. heart a little more forward. Long spine. Breathe into that space. Walk your hands in, flat back, sit all the way up. Stretch your legs towards the original front. Shake them out a little bit. Bend your knees, feet on the ground. Come up to standing. You can cross your ankles. Practice standing up from the floor. Reach up high when you get there. And fold out when you're ready. Flat back, breathe. Fold, exhale. Hands to the mat, hop, jump, or step back. One of the last times to flow, so make it work for you, or you can always skip it. Down dog. Last standing series, or side rather, left leg to the sky. Exhale as you crunch it in. Foot up to the hands, warrior 2 feet. Take your time. Lift up slow, intentional. Find that grounding in your feet. Hands can come to your heart. Straighten the left knee. And bend into the right knee, sitting your seat back in that half squat, wide legs, going down towards Skandasana. Maybe that toe pops up. And then use the strength of your leg to come back up and find warrior 2. Hands to your heart, straighten your legs, bend into the right knee as your hips sink back. As low as you'd like. Left toes might pop up. Press back up. Use your strength. Very nice. Warrior 2. Last time. Hands to your heart. Straighten your legs. Sit back in your seat in that right hip. Going all the way down, so get your hands down, brace your tailbone, swing that right heel in, left leg out. Turn and square yourself up with the left side. Reach up, breathe in, and fold, exhale. Square for now, hinging at the hips. Feel free to hold or flow. Right hand can come back to your hip. Now open your shoulders, stacking them, maybe look up. Right hand can reach up, find that extension. And then round back forward over your left leg. Square up the shoulders, then right hand back, open the right shoulder, reach up and breathe, round forward and exhale. Enjoy one more flow if you dig. Right hand back, open your right shoulder, stacking, aligning. Reaching up, breathing in, rounding forward, exhale. Few breaths here. heat. Keep the blood flowing as you breathe in deeply every time. And take your time to exhale, lengthening it out. Hands will walk in a little, flat back, sit all the way up. Turn so you're neutral with your hips. And bring that left foot in. You can cross your legs in easy pose, or bring the left leg on top. Stack the ankles and the knees. If you want to put anything underneath the knees to find some extra support with blocks. As you're ready, reaching up, and folding over the legs. Good breath here. Give it to your mind, give it to your body, give it to your spirit. Any stale energy lurking, sigh it out. As you come out of your pose, just make your way to your back, however it makes sense to you. Stretch your legs out. Make any moves or wiggles along the way. Maybe put your socks back on. Keep that heat you built. If you're ready for your resting pose, just make your way there. Do a twist or any additional stretches, add them in. Find your resting pose. If a body part kind of calls out to you, you can always stretch it out, move it, and then find a comfortable spot for each limb so it can let go and give all of its weight down into the earth. Let your feet and hips flop open. Shoulder blades be flat. Back of the head comfortable. Let your natural breath take over. No work for now. Heavy as you can be. Noticing that positive, clean, fresh energy swirling around. Muscles melt down, collarbones melt down, cheeks melt down. Stretch your toes, your fingers, your face. Move and wiggle slowly. Make your way to your favorite side, fetal position. Give yourself a few solid breaths with that clear mind, setting the tone for the rest of your week. Sigh out your last breath. Press yourself up to a seated position, comfortable legs, long spine. Move your head and neck and arms accordingly. Maybe roll your shoulders back a few times. To your heart, press your palms together, elbows out, thumbs right at your center, sealing all that good intention, good energy. Breathe. Bow forward, namaste. Take your time, friends. Thanks for coming.